Welcome to KidMania's Consignor 101 video on how to register as a consignor for our upcoming events. First, you want to log into our website at www.kidmaniasale.com. This is our homepage, and at the top of the page, it will indicate the next event dates. Then, we have several tabs that you can click on at the top of our homepage. Please click Consignor Information to know when our registration dates are open. Our next event dates will be open and listed here. We usually fill up regular consignors within the first half hour, then we'll open it up to restocking consignors until all the slots are full. There are no refunds for registering as a consignor, so please make sure you have your commitment. These dates work well for you for the event, and that you'll be able to drop off and pick up your items for our next event date, which they will also be listed over here. To register as a consignor, you wait till 9 a.m., and I would suggest to do it right at 9 a.m. to get in, is to click this consignor login button, which will be found at the top of every page of the consignor of the KidMania, website. Click on that. If you are a past consignor, you will keep your same ID number and password for each event moving forward. If you forget, click here. If you are a new consignor, you will need a number, so you will click here. This is new consignor registration. It's very important that you fill out this information accurately and 100% current. We have problems where sometimes people move and they don't have their correct street address or mailing address, where we can't send you your settlement check. So please, even if you're a past consignor, make sure we have all of your current information into this database. Make sure you also indicate your email address, because this is how we will send all of your instructions and our newsletters, which will tell you current events that are coming up, information during the sale. It's very important we have a current email address. Phone numbers are important because if there's an emergency, we can contact you at the sale. This is also important to write down. After you create a password, write it down so you have it at the end of the login process. This is also a feature that we ask you to choose. If you are referred to our event from a consignor, they get a discount from their earnings at the end of the event. If you refer somebody that you want to consign, this is where they'll put your name in for you to earn 5% back for each registered consignor who actively participates at our event. So if you start at 70% and you have one referral, now you have 75% of your earnings at the end of the event. If you were not referred by a consignor or somebody that you knew to type in their name, then choose another option of other forms of advertising that KidMania does. I'm going to say a consignor referred me. If it was a consignor or even just a friend that referred you, please put her name or his name in this referral section. I'm going to say Betty Rubble referred me. Then you have to indicate this little passcode to move forward, because they need to make sure you're not a robot registering. I typed this in wrong. janedoe@gmail.com. An email address you entered already in use. Well, let's just make up one so we can go to the next page. This means somebody already registered with that email address, so I'm sorry I used that test before. Oh, I gotta create a password. And I gotta re-enter this number. So I'm not registered yet. I'm almost there. Okay, great. So now this is our seller agreement. You can print this off later, or you can read it in full now to decide if you agree to our terms. Remember, your registration fee is non-refundable. We use your registration fees to pay for our haul, so it's very important we have your commitment, because once we pay the haul, there's no way we can refund any money. So that's why we just indicate no refunds. Once you agree to the terms, you can continue, or if you think this is not for you, cancel out of the registration process. This is now where you pay your $15 consignor registration fee. Once you pay it, you're going to receive your username you You need a ID number. I'm sorry. You're going to need an ID number. You've already written down your password. When you click this button to pay, you could either pay with a debit or credit card if you don't have a personal PayPal account. So let's click on it. The cost of paying via PayPal is $15. You can either pay with your PayPal account, or you can choose pay with a debit or credit card. I'm going to pay with a debit or credit card because I do not have a PayPal account. You can use anybody's Visa, MasterCard, Discover, whatever, debit card or credit card, because this is only to pay the registration fee. So if you want it underneath your husband's credit card, or if your mother's going to pay for you, or somebody else is logging in for you and paying, it doesn't matter who pays for this registration fee, because this is just to get you registered. Okay, make sure you indicate your cell number so if there's a problem, we can call you. Okay, you can save your credit card information into PayPal for future events. I'm not, but if you did, you can say save my information. I'm not going to do that. I am just going to continue. And I have the wrong date here. It expires 11. There you go. And this should be the end of the process of registering as a consignor. It is going to pop up a consignor number. Thank you for registering as a consignor to our sale. Your consignor number is 625. This is my consignor number, but when you register, write down your consignor number that is offered to you, and don't forget you already have your password. So now you should be able to log in to our consignor homepage, your personal consignor homepage, but look for an email that we'll be sending to you before the end of the day that is a welcome email that will give you instructions on what to do next. So please look for that email by the end of the day, and if you do not receive it, please send me a message at melissa@kidmaniasale.com. Let's continue to log into your consignor homepage. You're back to the screen. I'm going to type in the number they gave me, my password that I established, and log in. And there you go. Here's your consignor homepage. You can see your account information. You can click on it here. You are indicated registered. You signed your seller agreement. You could click on this to view it. I already said yes once, but you can go ahead and look at it again. It will indicate, well, you paid your $15 consignor registration fee, and then this is where you're going to refer back to on everything else as a consignor. Your active inventory status, your worker agreement when you sign up to register to work a shift, your drop-off appointment, your consignor work shifts that you volunteer, and then this at the end of every day of our sale you can see how much you made. At the end of the sale you can print out these reports, what items sold, you could view everything that you sold and how much money you actually made. You have an option to review and see any donation reports of anything that you sold, and then the stuff you don't want to donate will automatically go to our donation pile, and you can print this report and take with you to your tax advisor. You'll have to email melissa@kidmaniasale.com at the end of the sale for your tax receipt to match up with it. And this estimating earnings is also very important. This is everybody, it starts at 70%. I do not change this earnings until the end of the event when I reconcile everybody's discounts. So when you look at this, you might want to go view your sold items during the sale to see exactly 100% of what you sold. And if you know you're going to get 80% back, do your own calculation. So that's how you register into the consignor homepage. Here's your name. To get to those subtitles, you can easily click here simply to get to the same sub-screens, and when you're finished you can log out and log back in as many times as you like. So thank you for coming to our consignor registration tutorial, we will be having additional tutorials on what to do next. Please visit our website under the Consignor Information tab for those videos. Thanks.